Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmaster, and welcome guest. I am so joyful to be with you today because I have a really good idea and I can't wait to share it. Have you ever had a really good idea and you wanted to rush out and share it with somebody? And you got in front of them, you told them your idea, and they thought it was the dumbest idea they ever heard. They said, "What are you smoking?" You went back and you started drinking instead. This time you came up with a much better idea. But you remember what happened last time? So you kept the idea to yourself. You weren't going to share it. And you forgot about it. Well, too bad for you. That was your $1 million idea and you can be a millionaire. We're not going to rub it in though today because I have a really good idea. And I'm going to share the story of how I came up with this really good idea. Like any good story, it began one night in bed where I thought long and hard for hours and hours until the Viagra wore off. I get a lot of really good ideas in bed. I even get some while making love. I'm a newlywed. My wife likes to make love. I'm like the first one. The problem with that, I tend to forget my ideas. And I can't say, "Time out, honey, I got a good idea. Let me write it down." I don't want to get slapped. I don't want to be sleeping on the couch. So I forget the ideas, and we're done. I fall asleep. But I wake up in the morning, and I get in the shower. And in the shower, I get really good ideas. My most inspirational ideas come in the shower. I start to visualize the idea playing out. I see it happening. I think, wow, this is going to be a $1 million idea. I visualize the money pouring in on me. You ever visualized before? What do you do after a couple minutes? You get bored and you start daydreaming about sex or Toastmasters. I refocus. I picture the money coming in on me. And then the hot water runs out. And I hate cold showers. So I hustle out of the bathroom. I look at the clock. The kids are late for school. They're freaking out. I have to hustle them into the car. We get in the car, get down the road, pedal to the metal, get them to school. All the commotion, I forget my idea. But the kids know what happens when Daddy does something wrong. They know they can take advantage. So they don't want to get paid. So my oldest daughter, Chloe, who's 8, comes up with a list. Jobs for Chloe, Chase, and Samantha. Number 1 on the list, doing the dishes. $100. Number 2 on the list, cleaning our room, $500. Number 3, doing what adults tell us to do, 25 cents. I say, "Kids, I really appreciate the list and I want to pay you, but you're pricing yourself out of the market." Thankfully, I'm a really good negotiator. I say, "Here's what we're going to do. How about 10 cents for doing the dishes, 25 cents for cleaning your room, and you're just supposed to listen to what adults tell you to do. And if you're really good at the end of the month, a $5 bonus." When you say it really excited like that to kids, they think it's a lot of money, so they took it. Get them off at school, back on the road. And this is where it gets exciting, because when I'm on the road, I get my best at really good ideas. I do a lot of driving. I'm a real estate agent, show a lot of houses in this area. So I have a lot of time to think of new ideas. Of course, you've already learned I tend to forget my ideas. When I'm driving, I've got a time schedule. Can't pull over and think about it. And writing and driving is very hazardous. I prefer texting and driving. So I came up with this idea. I'm going to text my ideas to my computer. At the end of the day, I'm going to look them over and see if they're any good. But what's the problem with that? What do we have a lot of in back roads in Minnesota? Pheasants, whole packs of them. So I'm texting my ideas to my computer. I look up, I see a pack of pheasants. I swerve to try to miss them, hit the brakes. It's too late. Boom, boom, boom. I start spinning out of control. Am I in heaven? Have I dreamt that I'm having a pillow fight? What's with all the feathers? I come to a stop. I'm alive. Pheasants not doing so hot. Texting and driving, not a good idea. Besides, I hear it's illegal or something. Now here's where we get to my really good idea. And I have to admit, in the past I have not had a really good idea. But last night in bed, I was thinking, although not that long, I was out of Viagra. It only takes me 45 seconds. And I came up with a really good idea. And then I fell asleep. But then I woke up and I remembered my idea. So I thought, this must be the $1 million idea. I never remember my ideas. So I thought, this is perfect. I can rush out and tell everybody here about it. My really good idea is that I'm going to start marketing a product, a supplement, that will help you remember your really good ideas. We're going to call it $1 million Idea Supplement. It's going to help you remember your ideas. You're going to be able to pick it up from Walgreens and you pick up extra stuff. A little bottle like sometimes props go bad. And just like this, okay? Just like the Viagra. Oh, this is the Viagra I picked up this morning. Never mind. Back to Toastmaster.